Allow me just a moment to prepare this very, very special effect for you. Whoa! This will get you beat up at school if you wear something like this. Here's an old trick. I just don't inhale.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Fielding West.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, listen to this crowd. Thank you very much, ladies. Head, you got to get a hold of that little sucker just like that. You got to reach right on down there. You got to grab a hold of that little head, just give it a little pull like... Man, I love my job. Come on. Let's hear it for Bob the Bird, ladies and gentlemen. With just the use of this beautiful designer sheet from my very own bed, I will produce for this audience a 600-pound Burmese man-eating Bengal tiger. Pretty cool, huh? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's do it. Let's try that again. That's as close as I'm going to get. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Can you help me for just a second, ma'am? I'd like you to, what's your name? Marty, let me shake your hand there. Would you hold that glass of water up nice and high so the people in the cheap seats can see what you have? Marty, I'd like to show you a classic of magic. You know what that is? It's an old trick. It's just an old trick. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to attempt to do this old trick in a most unusual fashion this evening for you. Marty, I'm going to attempt to do this blindfolded. Okay. Now, also assisting me with this particular illusion this evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be using the USA Today newspaper. Are you with me, Marty? I know you are. Now, Marty, I'll tell you what I'm going to do in just a second. And this is where you're going to help me. We're going to try to perform something that's the most unbelievable thing you've ever seen in your life. But the most important thing that you can do for me this evening, Marty, is to make sure that I do not walk off the end of that stage looking for a glass of water. Are you there? Okay, Marty. Put that in my hand. Today. Are you, is it, oh, okay, hold on. Now, Marty, watch this. I'm going to take that water and I'm going to place it right down inside that. Move this way? Okay, let me move over here this way. Let me try to get the rest of that in there. Now, Marty, I don't want to spill this, so I want you to hang on to that glass for me right there. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this. A little hocus pocus, and whoa! Boy, I bet old Marty thought she was going to get wet, didn't she? Check it out, folks. That's dry as a bone. If I'm lying, I'm dying. And you know, I have to tell something to this audience. This is the reason why I make the big bucks in magic today. Thank you very much. Are you down there, Marty? You've been a great little help to me, Marty, and I appreciate you helping me. Can I have that glass there? Marty, thanks for coming up here. We couldn't have done this trick without you. Give my friend Marty a well-deserved round of applause, ladies. I got one of these. Have you seen this? Switchblade comb. It's a comb. I took it away from my nephew. These things are dangerous, too, if you don't believe me. Look what that thing's been doing to the back of my head right there. Well, I'm glad we all got a little chuckle out of that part. I have to be honest, the comb had nothing to do with that. I had a physical a few weeks ago. My family doctor has informed me that apparently I've been trying to hold my stomach in for so long, I've actually blown the hair off the back of my head.
There's a little bit of feeling in all of us. Whether you're an astronaut or you drive a bus, there's a little bit of feeling in all of us. There's a little bit of feeling in all of us. Hell, he don't even cuss. Now you see it, now you don't. You
la la